Mike, you guys, I mean, not just receivers, but Joey, everybody, from the outside had a lot of questions about the passing game looking in. I mean, 6 games in, it feels like it's going pretty good. I mean, just how proud are you guys? What's still out there?
I would say we're very proud, but we understand that we still have to be consistent every game. So just still going out there with the same mentality that we're trying to be the best offense in the nation. But it's been going pretty good, but as long as we keep it up, it's going to make it even better.
Did you guys feel like back in August? I mean, I'm sure. I mean, I don't know how much you read or online, but people are a bunch of new faces. They're questioning the Tennessee passing game. And were you guys thinking back in August that we're going to surprise some folks?
We wasn't thinking we were going to surprise nobody. I mean, we knew the outside was going to have their own opinion, but we all knew what we have inside this building.
What does it say about you guys as an offense that against Georgia and Mississippi State, you guys throw for over 300 yards, and last week it was the run game that was really productive? What does that say about this offense?
We're very explosive, whether it's passing or on the ground with the run game in the trenches and stuff like that. So I feel like it's going to be tough for teams to play us.
The same thing with the receivers. You and Chris have had some big games, and Braylon has the big game last week. How tough is that for defenses to stop? And you got 3 guys that are capable?
Yeah, it's real tough, and it could really be anybody, any game. So just having that in mind makes everybody want to play harder.
Each of you having a big game in that way, is that more for what the defense is showing you? Is it a guy just has it that day? What leads into that about Braylon having a big day, you having a big day, Chris, a different day?
I would say it's really just all of it just preparing for the game. Honestly, you can't really know whether it's your day or not, but once you get in the game, you see how the game flowing and say now they care about Chris too much, now they want to cover him, now it opens up the middle of the field, then you end up getting open, or just vice versa, just all around the field.
What's the challenge you think going to Alabama, going on the road and playing Alabama?
Just doing what we do, being on top of our game. I know it's a hostile environment over there, but just trusting ourselves and keeping each other close will make us good.
They've not given up a lot of passing yards against anybody this year. What have you seen from them on film so far in the secondary and the pass rush, I guess?
Yeah, they have a very good secondary. Of course, everybody knows Alabama has all those top players, but we just really need to focus on doing our job.
Mike, you grew up in SEC country, and I mean, you were on the team last year, but a much different role this year. What's it been like, being in these games that you grew up watching, being in the middle of them?
It's truly a blessing, just being a kid at home, just watching on TV, and from now me actually being in the game is kind of unreal. So I really just try to enjoy the moment.
And as a player, what's it like being? I mean, you guys are really in the SEC grind now. What's it like just every week, another big game? I mean, you guys are. I mean, anybody can beat anybody in this league.
Yeah.
Just how tough is that to stay on edge?
Really just fighting to be our best selves. It's easy to get lazy after like week 4 because your body feels tired and stuff like that. But the ones who keep working and keep pushing through will end up seeing good at the end.
What were you thinking as you were flying through the air on your flip the other day?
I thought I was going to hurdle him, but he chipped my leg, and I kind of just saw the sky. But, I landed down safe, though, so that's all I'm worried about.
A few years ago, guys didn't hurdle guys in
Yeah.
games. Why is that? Is that just watching it in the NFL for a while? Why do you guys all try to do that? 10 years ago, nobody did that.
I think it's just another way to get around a defender, keep them on the toes. And a lot of times they like to, we say bite ankles, but like when they try to always hit you like below your knees. So whenever they do that, it's perfect for it. And it's kind of fun to do in games. So.
What's Joey like on the sideline? The conversation with you guys in between drives, good or bad? What's he like those conversations?
Yeah, same guy, still energetic. Whether we score that drive or whether we got stopped, he's still the same person trying to get us going and make sure we go into the next drive with good energy and good effort.
When you start seeing what the defense is giving you guys and maybe realize that it's not going to be your day as a wide receiver, like on Saturday it was Braylon's day, do you feel like your role changes at all?
I wouldn't say my role changes. I really just focus on doing my job. If I do my job, it's gonna help him out even more. So if I run down the field and I take 2 people and he gets open, so be it.
Mike, how much do you guys kind of know before the game? Like, if everything goes according to plan, it's gonna be a big day for me, or it's gonna be a big day for Braylon.
We don't.
You don't?
That's the thing. So that's why, when it comes to preparing for the game, you got to be prepared for anything to happen. It could happen so many different ways.
Couple more. You sort of touched on this, mentioning how they defended Chris a little bit on Saturday. Are you guys seeing defenses overall, like 2 or 3 weeks in a row now, defending you differently because of the success you had or anything like that?
Sometimes, but we prepare for so many different types of defenses. It's like we kind of just already have in mind, like it could be anything out there. So just make sure we do what we're supposed to do against any look.
What's the bond between you and Braylon and Chris? You guys are maybe different ages, but all came in together. It's your second year of the program. What's kind of the bond you guys have built over that time, and as you guys have played more and made a bunch of plays this year?
Yeah, I feel our bond definitely grew a lot more together. You know, it's really the three of us out there, and we pretty much like just got to bring the energy whenever out there, whether it's blocking for the run game or out there running routes. So just we all come to an understanding that we need to be on our best whenever it comes to game time.
Do you feel like there is any benefit to the fact that you guys are all in year 2 in the program together? Like you guys all had that first year last year and now in year 2.
Yeah, I think it's a benefit, like all of us coming from different places and having to learn things around the same times. And, you know, it kind of helps it because he might see something that I don't see. And it might help me on my route or vice versa with everybody else.
Having survived the cowbells a couple weeks ago, what's the key to going on the road and managing the noise and everything that'll come with that atmosphere Saturday night?
Just being poised. You know, the outside noise is always gonna be outside, but internally you gotta know what's going on. You gotta know what are you prepared for, everything that's going on in the game, and I feel like doing that. Well, for me personally, I mean, I'll be fine.
Mike?
Thank you, Nick.
Thanks,
Thank you.